Bismillah, Araman, Arahim, which means in the name of God, the gracious, the merciful, the beneficent. Always good to start off with God's assistance, man. Each and every day, from the moment you wake up through the evening until night, always start off with God's assistance. You enter into relationships in the name of God. So well said by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. But it always helps. It never hurts. Word. Told y'all, bro, this and that. But I hope y'all enjoyed y'all's day. Tried to make the best out of it. Do your research on getting handed lemons, but making lemonade, this and that. Gotta take the good with the bad, my brody. Word. You gotta take the good with the bad. That's life. But your attitude, like, gonna determine how you gonna get through it. It be BS. Y'all see me early. It be BS going on in the morning, BS in the evening. Sleep on stuff like that. But it be little stuff to kind of steer the ship. All right, you're not always gonna have pleasant experiences. You're not always gonna meet pleasant people. Be in a pleasant environment, but your attitude, like, will determine how your ship gonna get stern. Whether you know some rocky seas or in the midst of a storm, peace. All right, and even if you get hot, I love the fact the Bible say, "Be angry, but don't sin." Sometimes you got a reason to be angry. All right, and some people be doing crazy stuff at times. And sometimes it's not them. It's rather sin, Satan, the world, messing with them, trying to get next to you. But nevertheless, if no one killed you, you wouldn't. If someone killed you, you wouldn't be here listening. But if no one killed you, trying to kill you, whatever going on, like, you can let it go. Do your research, man. People, you know how many times I bump heads with people. I ain't trying to bump heads with no one, but people be tweaking, tripping, this and that. But most of them, like, even the people who kind of, if I did something wrong, like, I would, like, own up to that and admit that, like, bro, that was my bad. You know what I mean? Sometimes people be this and that. I don't be trying to hear, like, what people be saying, like, and this and that. But even someone tweaking, like, if they all the way left, you know what I mean? That even that come to their senses. Like, if you don't try to, a fire plus a fire equals a bigger fire. You know what I mean? It take one person they can't argue about themselves. They can't argue about themselves. Some people can't. Some people can't. But but the majority of people that I met some crazy people too. Some people you can't really talk to. You know what I mean? Because once they set in their mind, isn't that what that, like, isn't it? The majority of people, I say like 75% of the people, maybe 60% of the people, were like, if they've been tripping, they'll come to their senses, especially when they're wrong. They'd be like, and they'll try to, like, work things out with you. But if you kind of push it too far, if someone tripping and you kind of call them out their names and this and that, it's a difference between, like, speaking your opinion and being truthful and, like, going overboard, like, you know what I mean? And if you go overboard, you can come back, you know what I mean? But you don't want to go all the way overboard. But if you do go overboard, ain't wrong with apologizing, saying I was wrong. I was upset. I got out of character. I wasn't thinking too clear. And I hope you accept my apology. You know what I mean? Like, but that's not the way things should be. That's not the way things I want them to be. You know what I mean? First of all, I ain't a person like that. That's if you like that. You know what I mean? If you're in a person who not on bull crap, people get thrown off. They get thrown off many ways, many different times. Bro. You know what I mean? Where I get thrown off. Do your research on people trying to throw me off. I told you early in the morning, I was going to work. they had something messed up with that. I'm not the owner. I'm not the boss. It's not my job to fix people's problems or corrections. But me being me, I call the boss dude, like, dude, like, man, why are you calling me? And I said, okay, I know not to call him again early in the morning, because I'll be getting tweaked. I easily can make a big deal out of that. I can just. You don't gotta smoke a cigarette. You don't gotta smoke nothing else. I don't smoke. Every day is what they snack, but I don't smoke. I mean, not everything people they looking for excuse to this and that. I get irritated, highly frustrated too. I take a breath, let it go. You know what I mean, and keep focus on the head. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do this and do that. You ain't gotta drink. You ain't gotta do this or do that. Jesus said in his word, John chapter 16, you're gonna have trouble. Ain't no escaping that. He said, you're gonna have trouble. John chapter 16, verse 33. He said, in me, you got peace. One thing I love is continually take God at his word. You hear me? And what is his word? Love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and soul. The second command, just like the first, love your neighbor as yourself. If I was tripping, tweaking, I almost want to have mercy on me. Or especially if I can't see too clear, think too clear. You see what I'm saying? I give people the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? Some people, they're not as bad as they seem. It could be, you don't know what they got going on. They could be under pressure. They could, you don't know what they got going on. You see what I'm saying? I try to look at it a different way. Versus, I can't stand this dude. I can't stand her. This and that. It get irritating. You know what I mean? Even I get thrown off. This and that. But I try to look past their BS. You know what I mean? And where I try to keep stuff on smooth ground. I told you, attitude is going to determine like how far you gonna go. Rather you gonna stay on some BS, rocky road stuff, or you want something to be smooth. That's up to you. Word, you know what I mean? This applies to everybody. Word, don't matter what religion you in. Word, this is real life. You know what I mean? Most people, this and that. Like, word. Do that make sense? YouTube people, I see y'all texting. I ain't gonna respond to none of y'all texts because y'all ain't responding. Want to help me out, this and that. I told you I'd never respond to no one's comment ever again. Some people I might respond to, where because this and that. But you want to help me? Not trying to find my Bible thing the other day, so I don't really care too much about what you got to say. You can be talking about anything. I see your comments. I see all your comments. Every comment. I see them, but I don't see them. I just can't get next to him. I told you, your attitude is going to determine how you make your day. Whether someone being negative, positive, whatever. Your attitude, not theirs. Your attitude. Well, let me point to me. My attitude is going to determine whether stuff go right or left. You know what I mean? You got to focus straight ahead on what you need to focus on, my brother or sister. You see what I'm saying? Or I hope to help somebody, you know? Because it'd be many days where people things gonna try to like get next to you, this and that. You gotta keep not take it so serious. And if anyone killing you, trying to kill you, just keep on moving, bro. Overlook the BS. You know what I mean? People got stuff going on. Or don't know what they're going on. But if they come to their senses and come to you, be like, bro, my bad, this and that. Accept their apology. Don't, man, forget all that crap. Accept their apology. Let it go. Even before they come to you. It's best to overlook it even before they come to you. So you won't even be thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? All right, many people, you waiting on them to come to you. Overlook it even before they come to you, bro. Understand that they don't understand what they got going on. I don't know. I don't like it, but take a few deep breaths, it'll be all right. Okay? But on that note, where me going? I hope all y'all enjoyed y'all's day. Do your research on early in the morning. My junk keep on messing with me. My damn phones. One of them keep on saying, trying to reconnect, back connect this and that. If it ain't one, it's the other. Why? I don't know. I'm about to buy like 5 phones, bro. And just set up shop, this and that with that. Word. And if that don't work, guess what? I'm just gonna pre-record. Ain't nothing. I'm not scripted. I'm gonna do everything live, just like on the jump like I used to do. Word. I used to do that all the time until it was just recent. I could go on live on YouTube, and just recent I've been on live on Facebook. Boy, I usually would just get the camera and just record. Boy, I can easily do that. Trying to reconnect, not connect. Easily can do that. No problem at all. You see what I'm saying? Word. That's what I'm used to doing anyway. Word. I don't need responses from people. You know what I'm saying? I don't respond to people like that. Word. I just flow. Man, I bit my lip early. That's gonna still hurt. Trying to eat all fast. Did that happen to y'all? Word, man. Can't stand that, bro. My gonna still hurt. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. But I hope y'all made the best out of y'all day. Try to make something out of it. Especially if you got some free time. Hey, word. Don't just be sitting around doing nothing. You know what I mean? Especially y'all be on the internet all day. Let me say this again. Y'all be on the internet all day. Even at work, you internet. Listen to music or something. I like to listen to music too. But ain't nothing wrong with it. It's been many days where I've been at work, like 8 hours straight listening to music. But before that, I'm gonna learn something. You should be learning something, man. Word, at least something. Word, don't just waste your time, bro. Word. Better be learning something, increasing your dome so you can make it home to the heavenly one, not the physical place you walk into and park your car outside. This and that. No, the heavenly one. I said it the other day. I'm gonna say it again. I like this strawberry, watermelon, kiwi juice. I'm not a wine liver. Every time I say it just sounds funny. I'm not a wine liver, isn't it? Can't you tell people who kind of throw when they drunk, they throw it off, bro? You can see in their eyes, they got a look in their eyes. Super locked in or something. Unfocused but locked in at the same time. But anyway, I ain't not trying to make it about that. Let me switch that. That just funny when I said it. I'm not a wine bibble. If you do drink, I ain't got nothing against you. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I just chill. I don't even like soda no more. Word. I just chill, man. This and that. Then Ramadan in, I'm still in Ramadan. Word. These people. What else going on? What else are you doing? What else? Because I know it's something I can't think of what it's called. But it's not about routine, rituals. It should be a lifestyle. Word. It should be. So many people, as soon as whatever they're doing, it's like whatever they're doing, they go right back. It should be a lifestyle, not just for a day, this and that or that. But anyway, that's something else for another day to say. Yeah, I'm just done though, man. Just got off a little bit early. Still pulled about 10 though. This and that. I still pulled about 10. I had to earn 5. I had to. It ain't too nothing too slight. Nothing too slight. Yeah, it ain't never nothing too slight. You know what I mean? 5 of them at least. Yeah, they tried. You still ain't gonna get no points from me, boy. I ain't gonna flake. I done been in worse situations. I done told you about that factory camp. Line 3. Messing with Miss Sher. Do your research. Zach, Code, and Sterling know what I'm talking about. A few other people I can't think of their name. I can't try and think who didn't beside me on line 3. I really, off the back, like only Zach, really only Zach stand out to me. Cause dude, we always be talking, bro. Yeah, make me laugh the whole damn day, bro. Like time go by fast when you laugh. Man, we be laughing and joking, and they be hating on that because we enjoying working hard. They come try to block me after that. Like, do your research, man. Zach, he be tuning in from time to time. This is white dude, my Caucasian brother. Yeah. Yeah, Zach, we be rolling the whole damn time, bro. Flipping them boxes. Zach crazy as it. I mess with Zach. There always be something, bro. You ever research when people trying to irritate you when you having fun? They don't want you talking or something, this and that. I look up someone's standard. It just staring at you, man. Y'all but gone that crap, man. There been many times, bro. People just be being weird. I don't know, man. Like they don't want you to have fun or something. We're in there working our ass off. Working our ass off, having fun. Everybody's don't like that. Damn, what you want? You want to wipe my nose? I don't really want. Like, just see me wipe my nose, open my nose, this and that. Yeah, what y'all want though? You want to see someone that work with the mean face? Stand. It's like when you got the mean face when you having a bad day, they having a good day. At Crew Day Factory, they famous for that. They famous for that, trying to get someone irritated. So, word. I see motherfuckers that junk chilling, doing that thing. It must be trying to just keep you throw it off, find a little dumb stuff, this and that. It's like when you throw it off, they own. When you on, they throw it off. How come he having fun? How come she having fun? How come this? How come that? All they got they smile on their face. We need to go here. We need you to move up here. Yeah. Do your research, man. I snapped on who's her name? Miss Lynette. Oh man, I had to apologize to Miss Lynette. I like Miss Lynette. She reminds me of my grandma, but she cool though. But Miss Lynette, she's sweet as she could be. This and that. But when they Miss Lynette, she like a lead, and it be supervised over her. And it'll be like 2 or 3. Lynette, Ashley, who else? Jasmine. I'm trying. These people who done seen me come out at them look. Miss Lynette, Ashley, Jasmine. You know, they gotta be doing. It gotta be irritating when you cut your eyes at the bad jump, bro. Yeah, I like Jasmine. Jasmine like me. Every time I see Jasmine from up the corner, she walk around. She got a smile on her face. Where she be locked in, staring at me, this and that. Jasmine wild up. I like Jazz though. Where Jazz wild up. I ain't never said nothing to her, this and that. We just really good friends. You know what I mean? Where every time she come around the corner, come holler at this and that. I go holler at her, this and that. We talk, this and that. Work. I say, what you doing? You run away from that machine, ain't you? Or I said, she got a smile on her face, even when she cut the corner, like, because she looking for me. Or every time I see her come around the corner, I say, I know Jazz, she wild up. I like that. Do your research. On them people. It was one day they was trying to do. They had like a high goal or something. They always trying to hit some goal. I don't never give a damn about hitting some goal. I don't get paid to hit the goal. I get paid by the hour. All right. Whether we hit the goal or not, I'm still getting the same 15 hours. You know what I'm saying? Even if we hit a goal, we don't get nothing but some kudos. What is that? Kudos. Y'all did good yesterday. To go work. Like these damn people. Freaking kudos. That's all y'all. Kudos. Well, the heck is that? Word. Must be there busting our heads. Must want them to give them a kudos. Listen, it was one day. I think it was a few people missing. Like they had something going on. Like Jazz, it was like 5 people up under her. Do your research. I wasn't feeling it that day. I was just doing work. I overwork. You know what I'm saying? Me normally working. It irritates them. I can keep up the pace with the people because they don't work hard enough. They take their time. I can easily do that. I'll be like the main person, like putting stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Jazz came back there one day. She said, Devontae, you know, Mr. So and so said your numbers down. Jazz, you better get away from me with that crap. Better get away from me with that crap, Jazz. Word, you know I like you. You better get away from me with that crap. I ain't trying that. I don't give a damn what they talking about. My numbers down. I got more numbers than the rest of them. You talking about they damn? What you mean? What they want to be? Up and up all the time? Man, you better go on that crap, bro. And the people done tick me out too. They done they said something to me. They always be saying some little slick comments with that. Word. And then want you to work for them. It was something. I think I was late coming from work or something. Like 2 minutes, bro. Do your research on being 2 minutes late. You ever been in Crew J Factory? Word, bro. I got my stuff all the way down there. Word. I might have been blowing cigarettes at the time. I got my stuff all the way down there. I'm trying to go get food, and then I gotta go outside and hit my little cig with that. This and that. That's at the time. Crew J Factory. I don't smoke or drink anything now, so this and that. I'm just saying. Word. Anyway, they didn't come tell me. They go talk to the people like behind my back and be like this and that, and then come in your face and try to talk to you. Man, go on with that stuff, man. Y'all is tripping. You tripping. You trying to make me lose my job and some other, bro. Word. Y'all tripping. Go on with that stuff. I'm gonna hit you, go on with that stuff, man. Word. Then when we put the extra numbers. Did research on a few people. Research, man. It's been a few people. Yeah, Jasmine said that to me like 2 times. Devon said they said your numbers down. Ain't my numbers up higher than the rest of these people? It ain't like how it was last week. Last week I was feeling good. Word, they won't mess with me. Listen, if you leave me alone, not you, Dad, but if the people leave me alone and just let me work, I end up overworking unknowingly because I'm just that good of a worker. You see what I'm saying? Once you come in there and stand and watch me work this and that, and then you trying to get me in trouble. I'm gonna put this still just like the rest of these people. I can make that day super easy. Word, I ain't gotta go above and beyond. My name always at the top of the list. Word, when I'm doing something, they be like, Devontae, your name at the top of the list for like the last 2 weeks. Cool. What I get? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But my paycheck when I go home, and it's gonna be the same as the people who ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Once they be happy, I do what I do. They don't appreciate that. Like these people, bro. You don't get nothing but a freaking kudos. Oh, that stuff, man. It's not, I don't want to hear about those numbers. Where only numbers I want to hear and see is the numbers that be on that check. That's the only numbers I want to hear. That's the only numbers I want to see. Is what time check come and when I cash in. That's it. Only numbers I want to hear from at work. Word, I don't give a damn about no goal. This and that, what they did, what they doing, what they want to do next week or something. Next week ain't even here. I don't know if I'm be alive tomorrow. Y'all planning for next week. What the hell? Listen, I don't damn about those numbers that they talking about. Only thing I want to see is the numbers on that check. That's it. All right. If you ain't talking them numbers, I ain't trying to hear it. Okay? Okay. Anyway. Yeah. I felt bad because one day Jazz, she felt it like twice. One day because it was one they did something. I don't know what's going on, but I know Jazz said, "Why you got that look on your face, Vontae?" She said, "I don't like talking to you when you look at me over that man. Go on with that." I don't even mean to be like that towards Jazz. I like Jazz. Word, I like Jazz a lot. Isn't that? Isn't that? Word. But I don't mean to hit her with this and that. Then she coming next day. She said, "At least you smiled. I don't know what happened, but at least you smiled." I'm like, yeah, Jazz, this and that, all that. Word. She said, I don't like talking to you when you got that outfit on this and that or that. I said, you know you are me, Jazz. It ain't nothing towards you or that. That's from these damn people, man. They be wide open. Or Jazz crazy. I like Jazz. But anyway, if y'all know Jazz at Crew J Factory, blindly, simply tell her what's up. This and that. All right. Jazz cool as a fan. First shift. All right. Yeah, research. Miss Lynette. Oh man. One day Miss Lynette, it was just Miss Lynette and something was going on. And they tried to move me to the shoot thing. For the shoots. All them clothes that be falling out that little thing. If you ever been in Crew J Factory, you know when you walk in assembly, you got all the shoots over here. Yeah, research. All the clothes coming down. Bro, they got an old dude. I went over there. I told the dude, bro, how long he been? He said he been there for years. This dude got about 60, 65. And this dude pulled all the clothes out the shoes. It'd be him and a little Mexican dude. Bro, he been doing this. Do your research. All them clothes, that hurt you. Put all the things in the shoe, and then you gotta push them all the way up the jump. No machine. You gotta roll them all the way up there. Some days they might help tell people to come and get them. And there's many times, bro, push the car up. The cars don't even be want to move properly all the time. They gonna be jammed up in some. This little old dude that pushed the cars all the way up here where we at, bro. I went back. I said, bro, I give it to you. I just want you to know, bro. Like, I don't want to tell you. I respect what you do, bro. I ain't gonna even fly to you. I respect what you do. Like, you be the only one doing that joint sometimes. Be a reason same dude right there standing by himself. It's like two different sections. When you first walk in, at the top of the corner, it's probably about 50 shoots on one side. And then on the other side, where the machine's at, it's like an extra 20 shoots that go straight to the machine. You know what I mean? It's like an arm thing where you dump the clothes to the machine, like the machine be sorting out. But the rest of the jobs, like they go to other area. You know what I mean? Bro. Miss Lynette, look, it was one day. I put up some numbers when I was going already. I done busted my ass before 12 o'clock, before 11 o'clock. All right, listen, man. I done busted my ass before 11 o'clock. All right, check this out. I'm putting in work. Don't you know, these people done sent Miss Lynette down here to ask me to go pull shoes. I seen the look on Miss Lynette first. I seen the look on Miss Lynette's face before she even got to me. Because you could tell they about to come out at you from down off. Miss Lynette kept looking at me. I kept looking back at her. And when she got me to me, she, hey, Devontae, what's up, Miss Lynette? She said, you doing all right? I said, yeah. You all right, Miss Lynette? She said, yeah. She said, hey. And when she said that, she said, hey, so-and-so asked, can you go pull shoots? I said, Miss Lynette, I ain't going over there. I ain't going over there, Miss Lynette. I said, y'all want me to go home? I said, I'll go home. Y'all want me to go home? I'm not going over there, Miss Lynette. Your research. I'm not going over there. She said, what's wrong? I said, Miss Lynette, I'm keeping the bandwidth. I said, I ain't slow. I ain't one of these other people, Miss Lynette. You know what I mean? That job that they doing over there, it's like a 3-man job. Versus these people taking their time. I'm getting paid the same thing where I'm at. And you want me to go over there and work 3 times harder? And they're not gonna be nothing to give me a kudos? I said, Miss Lynette, I'm not the one for that. You need to go find. I'm not stupid enough. I snapped on Miss Lynette. I said, something. She said, something. I said, I felt bad because I ain't even talk to her like that. But it was in the heat of the moment, bro. I just busted my ass already, and they trying to break me down even more. They want me to go somewhere where pick up the pace 3 times as much. I said, Miss Lynette, I ain't going over there. I said, Miss Lynette, I'm smart enough to know that whoever doing that job should be getting paid like 3 times as much or something. You know what I mean? I don't mind helping out, but I already put in my work. I don't mind helping out. They trying to break me down. I said, Miss, I said something to her, bro. I said, I can't. What did I say line for line? I said, Miss, man, I ain't dumb enough to go over there. You got to get someone who don't really know what's going on over there. Miss Net looked at me. She smiled for a minute. Then she said, it's all right, Devon. I said, we'll get someone else to do this or do that. I went right back to doing what I was doing. Picking up, picking my piece. People kept on walking right there, looking at me. I kept on doing, picking up my one piece and putting stuff up. Shoot. I'm getting paid the same thing everyone else getting paid. Anybody see me over here? Crazy as hell. I went in there and apologized. I said, Mr. Led, you know I'm sorry for this and that. I ain't mean to talk to you like that. You know I like you and that. It won't hurt asking me to go right there. She asked me because then people sent her down there to me. Word. It was another time when the work was a little bit slow. Oh man. Making that noise, man. I was trying not to do it. The talking, bro. Where I was trying so hard not to do it. Listen, man. Man, what was I saying? Yeah. I gotta wash my face and some everything, man. Until it started raining, I still that pollen a little bit. It's on the doors, isn't it? Anyway, I'm gonna push on through. It was another time. Miss Lynetta and Ashley. I like Ashley. I ain't know Ashley go with my dude. Like where if I seen him picking her up one day. Like where I said, what you going in the car with him? Where? She said, how you know him? That's my dude from the hood. Talking about where? I see you, boy. Isn't that? Do your research. Listen. Anyway, I like Ashley. Ashley cool as a fan too. But look, Miss Lynette and Ashley, it was one day. Like I'm thinking because there wasn't a lot of people on the machine, and like I don't know if they hit the goal or something or what. When they start talking about hitting the goal, people start tripping, bro. Because I think the leads that they get paid a little bit too when they hit the goal. I just don't get nothing. We get kudos. Y'all did a good job. That's what's up. The leads they get a little extra change. All right, they get paid a little bit more. Son. We don't. How do I know this? Because I know. I do my research. I know who's getting paid what. I never be somewhere. I never be somewhere working with someone and I don't know what they making versus what I'm making. Some people just working. They don't ask no questions. They don't ask no questions, bro. I don't know what you make. I'm not cutting your pockets. I'm just saying. I'm just doing the research. Some people they never ask the question. You've been for 5, 10 years. You don't know what the people above you making. I'm a no. Like I ain't cutting no one's pocket. I'm just saying. Whether I'm at a legal job or out here in the street. I know what they got going on. This is that. You see what I'm saying? You ain't probably just get over me a certain way. Some of y'all don't know numbers. I know numbers. Numbers don't lie. But if you don't know numbers though, you might get your math a little bit thrown off. But listen, man. Anyway, one day Miss Lynette and Ashley, they was like just standing, like 2 machines down, and they just looking. They kept on looking up at me. I'm thinking they want me to work fast or something. Do your research, man. Because it wasn't like 3 of us on the machine, bro. Usually it's like 11 people. You know what I mean? Word to like make it balance out the day. One number like 3 or 4 people. And Mr. Lynette and Ashley, they kept on looking up at me. I grabbed my bag with my stuff in there. I walked down there. I walked right to Miss Lynette and Miss Ashley. I said, Miss Lynette, Ashley, I said, y'all are. For real, I think I said, y'all niggas are. I'm not thinking, bro. When I think people tripping, tweaking, because they told me I'm trying to work. You see what I'm saying? I was thinking that they want me to work faster because they kept on looking at me. I walked down there. I said, Miss Lynette, I said, y'all niggas hard. I promise you, bro. I believe I said that. They said, yeah. She said, why you ask that? I said, y'all keep on looking at me. I said, would y'all want me to work fast or something? She said, no, Devontae, what you talking about? I said, why y'all keep looking at me as something? Ashley said, she said, son, she said, we just up here watching you work, isn't that? She was joking. Well, I said something. I said something. I said, all right. I said, what y'all want me to go home or something? Because once I think people tripping, bro, I'm ready to slap. Yeah. It's like it's only 3 of us up here working, bro. You know what I mean? I know them supervisors be tripping. They want people to it's some goal or something. I ain't BSing you, bro. I said, what y'all want me to go home or something? She said, no, Devontae, what you talking about? She said, we need you here. Because the whole reason I went, because they kept staring at me, bro. This is like 20 minutes. Usually when they stare at you or whatever, something a little bit wrong. Word, because I usually you don't see them. They on the other side when they walking around. But once if you see them on the floor, something is wrong. Okay, something not being done properly. All right. Word, I'm working. I'm wondering why they looking at me. Word, because I'm already working. What you want me to do? Word, what you want me to do? I walked in and them. I said, Mr. Linda, I said, y'all niggas are. I think I can say that, but if I'm not mistaken. Because I wasn't thinking. He said, yeah, Devontae, what's wrong? What you talking about? I said, why y'all watching me? I said, we just want to watch you work, just looking at you, this and that or that. Nah, I'm in hot mode. I'm in hot mode, HOT. So I'm not really joking. They was joking. Ashley was being funny with that. Like she was laughing. I said, why y'all watching me though? This, that, or that. Like, y'all want me to work fast or something? He said, nah, you are. I said, y'all want me to go home? I said, y'all throw me off a little bit, isn't it? I don't think they want me to work faster, bro. All right, listen. He said, no, you are. Then I said, I went back to the machine. I had my bags in my hand, bro. I ready to slide. I'm about to go outside and blow my little jump and come. Y'all throw me off, man. I went and called them later on that day. I said, I called both of them. I called Ashley first. I said, Ashley, my bad. I said, I ain't mean to snap this. And then she said, you heard it when I said, I was wondering what was wrong with you, this and that or whatever. Like, her eyes got me. She said, I was wondering what was wrong. I was wondering what was wrong. She said, you already done this and that. I said, you know I like you, Ashley. Word. You know I like you. You always been cool with me. I always been cool with you. Word. I said, same thing, Miss Lynette. I said, my bad, Miss. Because Miss Lynette, she remember my grandma. I said, my bad, Miss Lynette. You know, I ain't this and that. Like, where, you know, I like you a whole lot, Miss Lynette. Where, I don't mean to be rude or whatever, this and that. She said, no, you heard it when I said, I was wondering what's wrong with you, this and that. I said, I was talking about for a minute. I'm thinking y'all want me to work fast or whatever. I ain't be asking you, bro. Once I think people want me to work, hey, do your research, man. I be busting my ass and people want me to bust my ass even more. Bro, it's only so far I'm going to go. Okay? Once I think if I'm doing pretty good and I see people want to do even more work, are you throwing me off a little bit? You throwing me off a little bit, man. I don't get paid to do extra. I can easily slow down. Or I get paid by the hour, not by production. All right. Don't give a damn what they talking about. I see people not do not handle stuff. Word. This and that. Hey, who else? Yeah. I felt so bad. I said I wouldn't apologize, Mr. Lett, twice. I said, Mr. Lett, you know I like you, yeah. Oh, I said, word, this and that. I'm sorry. Word. I was ready to slide. I said, anytime I said, I'm gonna go on, I'm ready to go. I ain't joking. I'm dead serious. I'm alive serious. I'm ready to slide. I'm thinking they on some BS crap. Because in the meantime, man, anyone y'all make that noise? That joint, that joint be coming from like right here. Anyway, listen. Yeah, there been many times. Now listen, sometimes I said one time, I told y'all earlier, Mr. trying to ask me to go somewhere. Listen, man, do your research. I don't mind helping out. If I ain't put in a whole lot of amount of work, I don't mind helping out. All right. Do your research. There's been a few times they give me, Monte, can you go over here and go up to induction? Induction, like, you ever been in cruise factory? Induction is rather over here in the middle part, or it's in the back, like we're shipping at. It's that big circle thing where you put the clothes on the belt. I don't like that junk. Word, bro. You know how much stuff be coming down? Or on the back side, while box coming in there, you got to keep up. Bro, I don't like standing still. It's not over that. But listen, I'm a thinking, bro. I don't mind helping out, man. I don't mind, bro. I help out. I help out a few times. Y'all may go over there, guys. Even though you want me to work twice as hard than the rest of people, I got you, man. Just to help y'all out a little bit. I don't mind. I don't mind. But we ain't gonna make this a habit though. There's some people who like that type of stuff. They like it. And if they like it, hey, that's cool. If they like to be in that spot where they gotta constantly move, you constantly move all day for 3 hours until break. You constantly move. It ain't like the regular stuff, bro. We just take your time, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam. You get to look around for a few. What's up, bro? What's up? Boom, bam. Up and at you. Bro, no, that's not me. Don't put me on that. I don't know. I don't mind helping out once in a while now, but don't not. All right, some spots be cool. I'd say y'all need to put me in selection. That's what I'm thinking. They don't got none of this crap going on in selection, bro. They just walking around. You know what I mean? Like, word. I'd ask you, y'all got these spots open in selection. Word, y'all throw me off over here in December. Word. If I'm packing, I can deal with packing. This and that. Your research. Or doing that little arm machine thing. Whatever that junk called. Kendrick. Oh man. With certain positions, bro. Some people like fast-paced stuff. If you do, that's cool. That's cool. Me personally, come on, man. Yeah, don't. That ain't my spot. I told them a few times, man. I ain't going right there, bro. Yeah, research. I know I can't just tell them where I'm going and they ain't going. But I ain't going right there. Y'all want me to go home? What y'all want me to do? You want me to go home? Or you better put someone right there who ain't tired? Word, let them this and that, or whatever. I'm just saying, bro. All right. You want me to slap? I'm ready to slap. It'll be my last day. Do your research on every day. I'm thinking my last day. I was working there for months. Every day, bro, I thought it was my last day sometimes. I was surprised I even had a job. I'm a hard worker. All the people know. I'm just saying. Must get the trip and tweaking. I never missed a day at work. I never missed one day at work. Never. But I had like 4 or 5 points though. Where you get these points from? From leaving. Do your research on people being work tweaking. Listen, man, you get to tweaking this and that or whatever. Talking about the boss people. It only be the boss people, bro. They get to tweaking. Must see me grab my badge. I'm gone. Everyone look at me, Queen, LaQuinn, yeah, Queen, that's her name. I like Queen. She a line lead too. First shift, did research. Anyone of y'all know Queen? First shift, 3J Factory till I said what's up. Queen crazy as hell. I like Queen though. Queen crazy as hell. I like Queen. He said, Monte, where you going? Home. Out of here. Don't leave. Man, I'm going home. Forget what you talking about, Queen. I'm gone. I wish I could leave. You can. All right, if you want to. I know I'm gone. What you talking about, dog? People see my bed, they know what's going on. There'll be a few times they must be getting nervous because they know I'm a slide. They know I'm a good worker. Some people actually don't work. I actually work. I know what I'm doing. Anywhere you put me, I'm a good worker. All right. They see me grab my bag, it's rather going on break. to the bathroom or I'm gone. It ain't break time. They wonder where you going. Yeah, research, I'm gone. It have been a few times. I had to walk outside and blow a cig and think about it. I thought I was gone. Because if I start out, bro, I got my bed and everything. This one I was smoking. Got my cig. I'm thinking about it. I said, let me go back in here. I was gone though. They just don't know it. I made it through the day. But I was gone. They don't know it. I went outside for like 20, 30 minutes, bro. I'm about to be gone, bro. I thought about it. Calm down a little bit. I said, let me go back in here, man. This and that. Where people trying to get next to me. Went back in. I made it through the day. But it's been a few days. I slid. I'm gone. I ain't doing this crap. That missed me. Y'all would be like I'm trying to work. They be like I'm trying to work. Or I could be going by this thing a whole different other way now. Believe it. I got plenty of reasons. I can't speak like I want to speak on him because I don't want to say nothing incriminating. You know, that all. This and that. Boom, bop, bam. Type of stuff I be on, you won't understand. But yeah, that's me frustrated thinking. I better be like I'm working, trying to work. Could be going a whole different other way, and I ain't got time to try to make slow money. I ain't even gonna be extra. Go big or go home. Word up. And I don't plan on going sit down the road. When I don't want to happen. If I don't make it, it ain't no sit down for years for me. It's going straight to the heavenly home. What you speak about? You don't know. I'm talking about trying to make it big or not make it out. I ain't got time to BS around, bro. Going straight. Call that real face. Yeah, I ain't got time to sit down and play around, bro. It's that. Now these people. One thing about it is I'm willing to work. It's that. Well, don't be appreciated, Lord, stuff that's never. I can't speak like I want to. I'm about to say something that I ain't gonna say. I ain't saying incriminating. Not for this, not for past, present, or future references. Future references. Okay. But anyway, I just feel like there's something in my eye. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, do your research. I got like 5 points at Crew J Fatty. And every point I got come from leaving. I never missed a day. I don't know how to miss it. If I know I gotta be somewhere, be there. You take me out though, I will slide on you fast. Well, I mean, I ain't gotta be here. Y'all got me jacked up, bro. It's only 150 for the day. I'm used to making it an hour. But back on that crap, bro. Back on that. Used to making an hour. Yeah, you're back on that crap. Y'all throw me off now. I want to work. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to do the right thing. Y'all making it hard for me now. Work. It be the supervisor people, bro. Must be tripping tweak. This and that. I never miss one day at work. Every point I got come from leaving. Work. Get there early. Must get the tweaking, man. I'm gone. I got time for it. Fonzie, where you going? Man, I'm going home. More. Y'all don't control me. I'm gone. I try to this that. I want to work. Must make it they tripping. I'm gone. You leaving? I'm gone. I already clocked out. Do research. Every day I come back. I'm gonna get one of them calls. Did not come in no more. But I ain't get a call not to come in, so I'm coming in. I see I'm on the list, so I came in. They like me working out there. Like the boss people, some of the supervisors, they like me. Like, word, it's not a little. All right, some of them be tweaking. This and that. But anyway, along with that call not to come in, I'm gonna come in. Word. I said many times, I'm gone, bro. Forget this crap. I put on the 2 or 3 times. But I came back the next day. Word. This is that because I want to work. I'm trying to do things the right way. I don't want to do things the wrong way. I want to try to do right. It's just messing with these damn people. They make it hard, but so hard. I work 2 jobs a day, bro. Where 5 of them hours they drive me. Yeah, same job, just two different jobs. Where that's why I'm a little bit tired. Whatever. I, I ain't gonna play. Isn't that? But I ain't true. Isn't it? Whatever. I've been seeing worse. Been in worse situations. This and that. Do your research. Yeah, do your research. But look, I gave y'all 50 minutes of my day to y'all. Keeping it band with y'all. All I ever do is keep it a band, let y'all know this and that. It ain't hard. Days ain't always gonna be smooth stuff. Ain't always gonna be. I ain't never seen the cakewalk or whatever. It ain't. Even when stuff going all right, it's always something. It's always something. Believe it. It's gonna be something in that daytime throughout the day. You know what I mean? You can believe that. And if it don't come in the day, it'll be at night. It'll be some bull crap somewhere. You can believe that. You can't have one without the other. Yeah, it's me just giving out this and that. Oh man, bro. One thing I love to do is to be me, accept your own, and be yourself. Best you can be. You know, it be people. There was this lady who I used to live next to. And like she wake up happy. Now I wake up with a smile. I wake up. Y'all see me in the morning time. I be got a lick on my face. I'm talking about sure just wake up happy. Like talking to the animals on some more. Like word. I said it ain't no way to work. Bro, I know the Lord is some more. I'm just saying. When y'all see me, I get irritated. Jesus got irritated. He flipped the damn tables over on them people in the synagogue. The stuff on right. Jesus went in, flipped the tables over, and drove their ass out. Jesus went to the church. He made a cord of ropes. He whipped them, and he drove them sons of guns out who was tripping. Even Jesus got hot. Messing with these people. I hope what I'm trying to say is, it ain't always gonna be perfect. People just wake up too happy. Listen, I wake up, I feel good. This and that. I'm talking about after I pray and when I'm spending time with the word. You see what I'm saying? Word. You always see my face lit. I don't just wake up. It's a beautiful day. Man, there be stuff going on. Word. Do your research. Them people be a little bit weird to me. Word, bro. Wake up all happy. I'm just saying, bro. This is for no reason. This without the Lord. They just wake up happy. Without the Lord, though. Man, this and that. It's the difference between if you really got joy in your heart. And you can kind of tell because I'm snapping. Even if they be snapping like on. All right, bro. I seen. I don't even talk about people. So I guess I'm gonna stop right there because this and that. Or this and that. Yeah. But I got nothing nice to say. I shouldn't say nothing at all. Oh, hit the pause button over there. Right. One thing about it, that's the whole point I was trying to say is it ain't always gonna be smooth sailing, bro. It's just sometimes we're gonna have some bumps in the road. Your attitude can determine which way they gonna go. Right? You stay on a bumpy road, or you make it a smooth path. All right. Do your research, man. I don't even know what I'm gonna call this. I know I'm about to lay down early though. Usually at 9 o'clock. Got off a little early, but I still 14. So you used to put like 13, so this and that over that. Like where? So I got like this and that. But this and that. Man, I'm gone. I'm out of here.